Xiaomi is well known for affordability, and the Redmi A3 in particular is renowned for being budget-friendly. But with the new release of the Redmi A3, is this going to be value for your money? Well, let's find out. I am Kali Brown, and this is my review of the Redmi A3. The Redmi A3 features a unique design that sets it apart from the boring design of the previous generation A series. But before we proceed with the review, here's what you get in the box. The branding on the box is similar to that of the Redmi 13C. Inside the box, you get the device itself, which we'll come back to in a bit. You also get a 10-watt charging brick, a USB-C cable for charging and data transfer, the SIM ejector tool, and some paperwork. This is 2024 and there is no protective case included in this packaging. Quite disappointing if you ask me. Anyway, the device has a solid and beautiful design, especially the premium halo design of the camera, similar to what you get on the Xiaomi Ultra phones. The device is made of solid plastic and the back is made of glossy glass, which I'm not a fan of because it picks up fingerprints a lot. Here with me is what Xiaomi calls the star blue color, but also comes in other color variants like the midnight black and the forest green, which has a leather back finish. On the top is the 3.5mm headphone jack and a nano speaker. There is no IR blaster. On the left side is the SIM port with a SIM rack that houses 2 nano SIMs and 1 SD card. On the bottom is the USB-C port and a microphone. On the right side are the volume rocker buttons and the power button, which doubles as a fingerprint scanner, which is very fast and responsive. On the front of the device is the earpiece speaker and the selfie camera, which can also be used for face unlock. The Redmi A3 is powered by a 12nm octa-core MediaTek Helio G36 processor, which, to be honest, I don't expect too much from this processor. It's meant for basic tasks like surfing the net and basic operations that require less smartphone computing power. While this processor is not meant for heavy gaming, you can still play some of your favorite games like the Asphalt 8, Need for Speed, and Call of Duty Mobile, but at low settings. This device runs on Android 14 Go Edition, which is a streamlined version of Android 14 meant to help the device run smoothly and efficiently. It also has a touch of MIUI here and there, and out of the box you get a system update notification. Just go ahead and update for a better overall experience, and thank me later. The base model is the 3+64GB, but there's also the 4+128GB, which is the one I own, and the 6+128GB model. Unfortunately, there is no 256GB storage option. The RAM is expandable up to 4GB extra via virtual RAM, and the storage is expandable up to 1TB via an SD card. It features a 6.71-inch 720p IPS LCD display with Gorilla Glass 3 and a 90Hz refresh rate. By default, it's set to 60Hz refresh rate, so you might want to change that. Media consumption on this device is pretty decent, and it's important to note that for YouTube videos, this display is capped at 1080p resolution. This device is packed with an 8MP AI camera on the rear. The image quality is decent under good lighting, but in low light, the camera performance is average. The portrait mode is also not the best and not the worst, it's just decent. For video recording, the rear camera is capped at 1080p 30 frames, and here is a sample video. The front-facing camera is a 5MP camera, and the image quality is usable considering that this is a budget device. Video recording on this camera is also capped at 1080p 30 frames per second, just like the rear. And here is a sample video. The Redmi A3 is powered by a massive 5000 mAh battery, which is guaranteed to last you the whole day, whether it's for gaming or basic needs. It comes with a 10-watt charger, which charges your device from 0 to 100 in about 2 hours. Honestly, I am not a fan of this charging speed, especially if you've experienced Xiaomi's fast charging technology. But considering the price point, some compromises have to be made. When plugged in, it has this radiation style animation, which I love. And talking about price point, At the time of making this video, it's priced at 98,900 naira for the 364 gig variant and 116,900 for the 4 gig 128 gig variant. Do note that these prices may vary depending on your location. While talking about budget devices, we already have it at the back of our mind that some compromises have to be made in order to make it available at an affordable price. If you just need a smartphone for basic everyday activities like surfing the net, media consumption, and a little bit of gaming here and there, then I would recommend the Redmi A3. But if you are a heavy gamer and you're using this device for activities that require heavy smartphone computing power, then this device is not for you. This wraps up my review of the Redmi A3. What do you think about this device? I would like to know in the comment section. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button as this helps to grow the channel. On to the next video. Cheers.